Hey, yo, what's going on, guys? We have a brand new deck guide for you guys today. We're going to be playing a Goliath Pixie list, one that I found on Untapped, changed a couple pieces, kind of similar to what Ika's running, a little bit different at the same time, but let's go ahead and jump right into it. In case you guys did not know, Goliath is the brand new Series 5 card that released into Spotlights this week. Rest in peace, Spotlights, which is a 2-cost, 1-power card that has the ability ongoing plus 1 power for each ongoing card in play. This card is absolutely incredible. You're seeing a lot of this with Doom 2099, boring, as well as just some other just like small ball either ongoing list or some of these high-end kind of ongoing lists. It really just depends on what you really like to do. We're using PIXIE actually in the shell, and we're not playing with a lot of ongoing cards because I don't think you have to necessarily cap out Goliath with ongoing cards, but at his cost, it really helps you kind of allow yourself to do some low PIXIE Agent Venom kind of shenanigans is where my head went. And this list right here has been a lot of fun, and honestly, probably what I'm going to be continuing to use for the rest of my climb, because you can really steal a lot of cubes and really like mitigate what your opponent's kind of doing at the same time. Since there is a lot of energy cheating going around, you're running Mobius in this PIXIE shell to kind of help with that. But let's go ahead and jump right into the list. So this is the deck, of course. This is going to be Giant PIXIE, a play on Goliath and PIXIE. You have 6 additional ongoing cards with your Goliath in this list. So 6 out of your 11 cards remaining are going to be ongoing cards that can buff your Goliath. At the same time, you do have a Nico spell, which could copy ongoings, and you do have Agent Venom to set the base power of these cards to 3, which actually enables you to kind of go over the top in some of these instances. Goliath starting at 3 power instead of 1 power. Iron Man or Mystique starting at 3 power instead of 1. Even Sage and Gore starting at 3 power instead of 1 is really solid. You have Super Scroll in here as a flex spot. I've been either using Super Scroll, some Adam Warlock. You'll see more Adam Warlock in the gameplay today, but that is a flex spot depending on what you keep seeing in the meta. If you're seeing a lot of ongoing, you might go to the Super Scroll. You could also do Sam Wilson, so you have an additional ongoing card automatically on the board for your Goliath, as well as another card that buffs Sam Wilson and mitigate kind of around the board, which can be really nice. But I'll jump right into why we have each card individually right here, and then we'll have gameplay from stream from yesterday, or even the day before, depending on when this video is going live, after I go over the cards, which I will be going over substitutions as well, and deck code will be down in the description below. All right, so starting out first and foremost, we do have Ant-Man. So Ant-Man is an ongoing card. Whenever you fill a lane, Ant-Man gets an additional 4 power to make this card potentially a 1/5. Of course, you do the condition where you do have to have 3 other cards here in a full lane to be able to get the Ant-Man power, but ongoing card works well with Goliath. Also a 1-cost card to help you with your PIXIE value. You also do have Bast in this list, which Bast is one of those cards that gives your cards in hand 3 set power. So your Iron Man goes to a 5/3, Mystique goes to a 5/3. You're even like Super Scroll and PIXIE getting an extra point of power is pretty solid, especially with like Super Scroll right now, like in this iteration, allowing you to be able to get all those ongoing cards with a +3. If you have Adam Warlock as well, if you have that in this list, you also get that to give you some Adam Warlock value when you play that on the lane. He starts off with some power, which is really nice to help you get some extra draws. You do also have Nico. We're using Nico in this list as like one of our tech 1-drops because her spells are just great. You can use this on a PIXIE. With the draw 2 is almost always a snap because you do get 2 additional draws plus the following draw afterwards. So the PIXIE value is just immediate there, and you pretty much draw your entire deck. You can also get copies of low-cost big cards, potentially even a Iron Man or a Gore at a 1-cost slot to be able to have an additional one of those to play later on, which is really nice. Even the Mystique value, like there's a couple of different ways you can kind of just like mess around, even like Sage stuff. Nico with her spells, changing locations, changing cards into demons. Moving cards to the right, giving cards extra power. Nico is just a really good flex card, another 1-cost card to swap with your PIXIE. You do have Goliath, which is one of the focal cards in this list. It is an ongoing card, another card that Mystique can copy. And you, like I said, are running 6 other ongoing cards. So if you just play the game normally, potentially this card can just get to a 2/7, which is pretty solid, I would say, for a 2-cost card. Also is a 2-cost card, which is really good for PIXIE, which PIXIE, of course, shuffles the cost of cards in your deck. So it really depends on what cards you have in your deck, and they have to have started in your deck. It does not count cards that you've added, such as Stones from Thanos, Erisham cards, Agamotto spells. It does not count those, and it is shuffled and is not a 1-to-1 swap. Of course, you do also have Agent Venom. Agent Venom in this list sets the base power of cards in your deck as well. 2-3. You can do this with PIXIE or without PIXIE. It doesn't mess up what's going on, kind of like Mr. Negative doesn't mess up there. Whereas like Mr. Negative might mess up because you're swapping the power and the cost. So just keep that in mind. That's why I like it in this list as an alternate to play on 2 instead of your PIXIE. If you don't have Agent Venom, you could probably go more into your ongoing cards, whether it is, I guess, Sam Wilson or an Adam Warlock. You don't have to have this to go and play this list. I just really enjoy it myself. You could also do Ravonna. If you do Ravonna in this list, which is what Ika's been doing, it helps you with your Goliath, your Iron Man, your Mystique, your Sage, your Gore to discount those cards, which is also really nice. I like having the extra power. That's why I'm playing Bast and Agent Venom instead. We also do have Mystique. Mystique copies the ongoing card's ability if it was the last card you play, so it works with your Iron Man, your Super Skrull, your Gore. If you want to do Mobius, potentially Mobius, your Goliath, your Ant-Man, this card actually does have a lot of good value in this deck. You also do have Sage. You know, Sage is a card that gets +2 power whenever there are cards with different power in its lane. This is really good for your Gore to have extra value, or just a bigger card to slam down later in the game, getting +3 power from your Bast. Or getting 3 power from your Agent Venom allows you to kind of get some extra value there too. Another reason why I really like this card, it's also a 3-cost card that can swap with some of these higher cost cards with PIXIE. We also do have Mobius. Mobius, of course, sets your card's power back to their cost back to their base cost. So if your Ant-Man does get its power shuffled with Gore and it's a 6 cost, if you have Mobius on the board, it goes back to a 1 cost. Also, a lot of people are running Ravonna and Sarah and Iron Patriot and Swarms. Like, there's like a lot of just that going on, and this is a direct counter to that to kind of help you be able to contest some of those other games while they are not allowed to have any energy cheating or just discounting costs for their cards, which just feels really nice into this list, of course. And then Super Skrull, there's a lot of ongoing going on right now. So like Super Skrull, this is in the flex spot though. You don't necessarily have to have Super Skrull here. Like I said, it could be an Adam Warlock, it could be a Sam Wilson, it could be a Cosmo, it could totally be a Red Guardian. It really just depends on what you're facing a lot in your pocket meta. I'm facing a lot of ongoing, so that's why I'm using Super Skrull. I wouldn't necessarily slot like an Enchantress in here. Maybe you could put like a Juggernaut. I think Juggernaut would also be really solid in this list. But that's like one of the main reasons why you use Super Skrull in here. There's a lot of ongoing right now. And then, of course, Iron Man, another great card for your PIXIE hit. Great to hit by Bast, great to hit by Agent Venom. Ongoing card, works with the Goliath, a really good copy for Mystique. And of course, you do have Gore. Gore, of course, you're not playing a lot of on reveals yourself. So you're playing Gore as an alternate for your opponents playing on reveals or just getting value from Bast and Agent Venom. You could swap this out potentially for a different 6-drop. Maybe you're doing a Spectrum instead because you're playing more ongoing cards. So you have that, but you do have, you know, on reveals with Bast, Agent Venom, Nico, PIXIE, Sage, so you have that Gore value as well. That's at least 5 cards there. Gore gets 10 power if you hit him with a Bast or an Agent Venom. He also just then becomes a 6-13 instead of the 6-11, and that's not counting any of the cards your opponents played. So that's really solid on this list. You could also try an Onslaught. It really just depends on what you're running up against for this slot as well. I personally enjoy Gore more, so that's why we have Gore in this list. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into some gameplay from stream. If you guys do enjoy the video, definitely feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. So you have the Bast with Mobius, which also is really good into the Bullseye we keep running into. We're seeing a lot of Sarah. Really good starting hand here. And then we get an Ant-Man. We got an Ant-Man for free. One cost Adam Warlock is pretty cool. Pretty cool, I would say. There's the Acid Arrow. Quinjet. Ha! Quinjet gets hit. And Gorgon. We are facing Arishem. We all got A-Cubers at the exact same moment. Yo, let's freaking go, Crux. I like this, actually. Galacta into Crapple. This is pretty decent. Yeah, it is Airshim. It is good old Airshim. If I do this into I mean, I draw 2 cards. I think it's always that. Red Guardian hits my Bast. Yo, what's going on, Cody? How you doing, Chief? Welcome in. They only have 1 card in hand. I get a 5-cost Gore, a 1-cost Ant-Man. And a 1-cost Goliath. It's this, that, and that. I think we're pretty good. We're doing pretty good, Cody. How are you doing, bro? This is going to be decent to double there. They have 2 cards. I think we're still good. Annie. Annie! Oh, wow. Let's go. Huge. How's your stream? I think you either streamed today or you streamed yesterday, Cody? Hopefully your stream went well. Oh, that's actually really good for them. No ads? Okay, good. Ant-Man value. Pixie value. I'm going to snap into that. Wow. Okay, what is the ring? Blarvel? Okay. Turn 1 Bast is pretty good with this lineup. Pretty solid, I would say. Can't believe how he gets a miss. I don't know if this will work. Oh, the Ravona. The Ravona. Gamma. I'll throw Mystique in there. Is this Mr. Negative again? Brood. Okay, that makes sense. We can still outpower that on the right. We can still outpower that there. Doom 2099. Doom 2099. I need that bot to go right. If that bot goes right, I can cook. Oh, they Blarvel. Wait, I can still cook here. I can actually still go crazy here. I go... Mystique. Nico, Goliath here. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus the Ant-Man value. Is that Spectrum? Also, if we do lose this lane as well, which we will with the Doombot. Oh, no, we don't. The Doombot goes off late. Oh, no. By 1. Oh, that's so... I thought the freaking Doombot goes off before Adam does. But since Adam was played first... Oh, good to see you, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. I missed you, too. Hopefully you've been fantastic. Hopefully you've been actually fantastic. Is Jose a bot? Jose is a bot. All right. We snap Jose. Say, all right, Jose. Yo, Ant-Man here. I know Swiftman loves Pixie too. Wait, Swiftman, did you pick up Cersei today? Did you pick up Cersei? I will grow 10 inches. Bro, I hope I don't get that much bigger. Holy, that would be scary. That would be scary. Oh, sunspot things. Uh-oh. Who's gonna get the rock, guys? Am I gonna get the rock? This is a combo cook of something I saw on Untapped. And, it's been okay. You got Cersei because of Shofo? I gotta be honest, okay? I gotta be honest here. I have no clue what Shofo is, okay? All right? I know that might sound interesting. Or the Sanctum Showdown. Okay, I said, you said Shofo, and I said, huh? What? Well, I said, what happened? I said, who did what? Did what now? He said, show folk people you... Oh, man. You are a funny guy, my friend. Devil Dino! Not the Devil Dinosaur. The Devil Dinosaur. Whoa there. Hi, Valkyrie. Hello. But yeah, this is pretty much a deck we found on Untapped. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. We are absolutely loving playing PIXIE again, and this list has felt like a lot of fun. If you guys did enjoy the deck info will be down in the description below as well. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We'll have a new buy or bust for you guys this Saturday, talking about Kiori. I forget how to say it, but that'll be up on Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Until next time, it's been real. God bless, and Tucker out.